A very good evening all the viewers. Reintroducing myself, this is Pavan from the commentary box. So right now here we are into the New Zealand versus Pakistan playing the first T20 international here at Dubai. So getting back into the match, the Pakistani side has won the toss and have chosen to bowl first. Also the dew factor could be one of the reasons for the Pakistani captain Shahid Afridi to take bowling first. So the New Zealand have already taken their marks, both the openers, and Pakistan looking so young with the younger side. Anjanadi coming over the stumps, and this match is going to be a crucial one. Also, both the sides have been rejoiced after the test series, three test series that went on for 1-1. They have levelled the first series. In fact, the first match has been won by the Pakistan, followed by a very good draw match between the two, which was an outstanding one, and the third one that was won by New Zealand with over an innings and 80 runs. So great credit that was made by them. So New Zealand facing the first ball, and T20 format is often a very good. Also, it's the shortest format of the game that could even give the result within just less than 3 hours. Here we go, first ball of the innings, Pakistan versus New Zealand, and nicely played. In fact, that's a leave light that went just above the off-stump region. Also, it's so important every over in a format like this, and New Zealand players, they have to make their mark. It's not so easy for them to bat on a pitch like this because it is a home pitch of the Pakistani side, and Pakistani team, they have got tremendous experience on a pitch like this, and also the choice is towards them. They have won the toss in choosing ball first, and that too in a format of a T20 like this is a well-deserved one and a pretty good one for the Pakistani side. Nicely played, and outside is that will pass towards the third man fielder. A good take by the third man fielder. It was Sohail Tanvir in fact. So Pakistan have given away 1 run. So New Zealand batsman is off the mark. Martin Guptill and Williamson taking the proceedings for the New Zealand side. So both of them looking so younger as well, and Williamson has been much more younger between the two. So Guptill is off the mark, and Williamson, he scored a brilliant 192 runs in the last innings he played in this test series so far. And so far this match was set up in a very good way. Also, there is one more T20 international that's going to be played between the two teams. Even that's going to be tomorrow itself. So this was onto the pads. This could be strike by the bowler, and Empire raises his finger. First wicket goes down for the New Zealanders. This is a tremendous breakthrough for the Pakistani side. It was 1 for 1 just in the first over itself. That was a brilliant ball that was inching onto the pads of the batsman, and full swing that was produced by the pitch, and the batsman has to go, and Pakistan team circling round. So this was an important breakthrough. He's a very good batsman, Kane Williamson. Seems to be younger, but still he's a good experienced candidate. He can play so well. But wicket followed by some good number of runs, that's what a T20 match will suggest us, because it is a game which could be changed within just a ball sometimes, and sometimes within just an over. So it's not so easy for us to predict who is going to win this match. It could be the finest moment. The excitement is going to be around the last ball of the second innings, that's for sure. But still, it was a very good batting surface to make it. But the team batting first has to be aware of the dew conditions, because the pitch might get some uneven bounce, and also followed by some swing that could be created, that also creates some pressure on the batsman. So Anton Devic is a left-handed batsman with a long beard to look at. He will be on strike now, as Williamson scores for nothing, went on just for the first ball, and that's a great wicket, much more important one for the Pakistani side to make it. So there's a lot more batting to come against this Pakistani side from the New Zealanders. And it's so important for the New Zealand side. They need to score around 160 to 170. That's going to definitely make them a good one in order to put up a defendable target on the board. So it's 1 for 1 still in the first over. In the meanwhile, there was a good lead by the batsman that went towards the off-stump line. This time it's a left-hander one. But the young bowler has produced a wicket, which was a glorious one. It's an outstanding ball. Almost, I guess it's going to be going around the leg stump and the off stump, and that's the margin. It was hitting the stumps, in fact. Also a good decision by the umpire. Through the leg side this time, the new batsman is going to be off the mark with a single to his knee. It's going to be so important for the Pakistani side to bang a couple of wickets to their name. Also, they have been successful in all the things that went on so far in this match. They won the toss and started with a very good wicket in the first over itself of K. Williamson. And there's a lot more to come. And these two sides have been the equal bodies which have the same amount of abilities and potentials. But often T20 is called as a batsman's game. So it's going to be a tough challenge for the bowlers also to predict some sort of good bowling. And this time the ball was bowled almost onto the off stump, which raised up the batsman onto the bat, but still it was played for nothing. So first over went on with just 2 runs of the first for the first wicket. So after 1 over, score is 2 for 1. And it was a very good choice for the Pakistani side to take a bowling first. In fact, Afridi, he has known everything in detail about this pitch. So there's a lot more to come. This was the team card. Ross Taylor, Corey Anderson, El Ronchi, Neesham, Nathan McCullum, who can show his all-round performance with the bat and even the ball. And 3 new youngsters that's going to be observed. So we'll get back to you shortly.